Hey golfers, it's Dave from Fit2YouGolf. This video is about my goals for the off season for the channel. Content that I'm currently planning or working on that I'll be producing during the winter months here. Some of them are about my personal goals as a golfer, others are about fitting and reviews. In terms of my personal goals, my performance as a golfer, I'm going to work on two goals over the off season. I want to increase my swing speed and I want to improve my ball striking with my irons. And when I started playing golf 15 years ago, obviously I was younger and a little stronger, more flexible. I was training hard, doing martial arts 3 times a week. And I had a driver swing speed of 105 miles an hour. I also had a 40-yard slice and an iron game that more closely resembled croquet rather than golf. But when I hit one straight, it went pretty far and it felt good. Now, I'm older now, I'm in my mid-50s, but still, in decent shape. I still train and work on my flexibility, but I'm having trouble living with the number 96, which is my most recent driver speed average when I tracked it earlier this fall. So my goal is to get the swing speed over 100 miles an hour. Now, I'm going to be doing some overspeed training and some variations to my workout and flexibility exercises to work on this, but primarily I'm going to be following the approaches of two instructors that you can find on YouTube. The first is George Gankis from GG Swing Tips, who advocates a kind of a squatting move, a downswing for added rotation and using the ground forces. And I'll also be incorporating some of the teachings of Larry Chung from Larry Chung Golf. Larry, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. He's based in Toronto and he advocates a wide backswing and also a kind of a squat spring motion in the downswing and through impact to increase speed. Okay, my second goal is about improving my ball striking, specifically my smash factor with my irons. I hit a lot of 7-irons here on the channel. If I'm doing a review, it's with a 7-iron. And so I've collected a lot of data with my Mevo and I went back and looked at it. And my smash factor on average is 1.27 with a 7-iron. Now to give you some comparison, the PGA Tour, I think TrackMan has measured it at 1.33 with a 7-iron. The LPGA Tour is at 1.37. I can get to 1.31, 1.32 occasionally. I've even gotten to 1.36. That's a huge difference. If I can get my smash factor up above, say 1.31, 1.32, closer to a PGA Tour average, there's a huge increase in ball speed. That's the 12 o'clock fire. So in order to improve my ball striking, I'm going to use some face tape, I'm going to track things with my Mevo, but really the culprit is an open club face. And I'm going to fight that with a move that's kind of a variation on one of Dante's 4 magic moves. I did a video on this probably about 1.5 years ago, where he talks about a downward thumb press. And when I did this, I really exaggerated it, and it gets kind of bowed at the top and it hurts. Hurts my wrist anyway. So I'm just going to be doing a slight variation, working on just a slight twist so that my wrist is flat. Similar to Brian Manzella's twist away move, or Mark Crossfield talks about kind of a reverse rev. I'm not trying to get it bowed, just flat, and keep it flat so that I can deliver the club in a more neutral way. In terms of fitting, I have a putter fitting video or series in the works. The goal is to help golfers, particularly during the off season, who maybe can only putt or are looking into modifying their putter or buying a new one, fit themselves if they don't have access to a quality fitter. You can do this and do a pretty good job using some just things that you have around the house, some basic measuring tools and things like that. So I'll be going over the variables of putter fitting, like length, loft, lie, head shape, head weight, alignment aids, shaft offset, so that you can fit yourself and improve your scores. In terms of reviews, I have a wedge review in the works and probably another fairway wood review. Let me know what else you'd like to see. A lot of my reviews are driven by what I'm doing in terms of club making and club fitting, but I'm always open to suggestions about what you might want to see. Now, if I'm successful in my goals of increasing my swing speed and my ball striking, that sounds to me like, I'm going to need new irons, probably new shaft in my driver. That sounds like a reasonable reward to you, doesn't it? So if those goals come to fruition, I'll be posting kind of my own walkthrough of fitting if it hopefully comes to that. So post your comments below. Let me know what you're working on during the winter months. If you happen to be like me in a climate where it's really tough to play for several months, let me know what you think of the video, what you'd like to see in the channel in 2019. And as always, stay positive.